Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's reading the Red this Thursday morning. And the sun is hiding behind the clouds today, or maybe it's asleep. It's going to be a great day, though. Mark chapter 12, verse 43. Calling his disciples to him, he said to them, and then in red, "Truly I say to you, this poor widow put in more than all the contributions." So Jesus had been observing that people were putting into the synagogue treasury, the offering box, monies, and each one put in as they did. He noticed that the rich put in plenty of money, but he is impacted by this widow, this old woman, who puts in a very tiny amount, just a few pennies, into the offering. And then he says to his disciples, by making a point, "Truly I say." So he wants them to be impressed by what he's about to say. So he's saying, listen to this, because it's really important. "Truly I say that this poor widow, this widow who put in a couple of pence, put into the treasury box more than all the people who put in much money." And you think, is that right, Jesus? No, they put in hundreds, thousands of pounds perhaps, and she just put in nothing. And he begins to prepare them for a very impactful spiritual lesson. And the giving of money is a key factor in our journey as Christians. You know, who owns our money that we look after is a really important lesson to learn. If the money that comes into our household belongs to us, then we are still managing that money. But if the money that comes into our household belongs to God, then we have consented for God to look after our money, which means that God has the freedom to do with that money whatever he wishes to do. And all he needs to do is instruct you as to what to do with it. Now, there are needs to be met and demands to be made that we have to fulfill, and God is in full agreement that you maintain your responsibilities and your liabilities. But the fact is, the heart of who owns our money is a battle that many Christians have never won. And the giving of money is essential if the kingdom is to be equipped and effective, because so much can't get done if there's no money to do it. One of the reasons why the temple closed down was because the people stopped giving to the Levites, and as a result of that, the Levites went back to work because there was no provision for them to perform the services of the temple. And the fact that there was nothing there meant that their role became impossible to fulfill. And the Church of Jesus Christ has struggled for many years because Christians have not surrendered their earnings to God. God has set into motion the principle of giving. And this woman, she gets it. She understands what it means to give. And tomorrow we'll find out just how much she was prepared to give. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.